All right, well, let's get to our discussion today, which we're going to talk about beaches and cream. So for those that don't know, what is it? Where is it? Where's it from?
What is it like? From?
I don't know.
So it is a restaurant. It is a table service restaurant inside of Beach Club. Technically, if you want to be technical, it is right on almost in the middle of Yacht and Beach Club. It's technically in Beach Club section, but it's like right in the point where they kind of converge.
Yes.
It's like kind of right across the entrance of the pool, if you will. And this is a very, I don't know, how would you, soda shop, ice cream shop.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like an old school 1950s.
Beachy. Yeah.
I don't even, the beachy a little bit. It reminds me of like a 1950s like soda ice cream shop type of thing.
Yeah. And the cast members, they have what they wear is like very, I don't know, 50s, 60s diner kind of look.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, definitely a diner vibe. Either way.
Diner vibe, yes. And it's, I think it's cute. It's very bright in there. They've got a lot of new, well, I wouldn't say new. I guess a couple of years ago, they expanded it. So it's much bigger than it used to be.
Oh, it used to be very small.
Yeah. Still hard to get a reservation there.
There's not a lot of seats. How many seats would you say are in here? I mean, I'm going to say...
Oh, you know what's making me mad right now? We were sitting right next to the plaque that said maximum number, and I did not remember.
I'm just thinking, I don't have the photographic memory like you do, but I'm thinking it's 20 or less actual tables.
Oh, you're saying tables?
Tables.
Oh, yeah, I'd say maybe 20 to 25 tables.
I would be surprised if it's over 20. It's not huge.
It's not big at all. But it's cute, and they've got that walk-up window where you can just get, pick up items. If you want to do like ice cream and stuff. But yeah, so we had I think our reservation for was like $210 on the day. And we went with some of our friends that were there, and they made the reservation and everything. And we waited a few minutes to sit down. Now, this restaurant is notorious for running behind.
Yeah, well, not a lot of places to see, and there's no, there's no time limit. So you're just, kind of waiting.
So we finally got seated, and there were 8 of us. So we did have a big table, and we kind of sat right by the door, which is fine. But we sat
we did.
Okay. We sat right by the door. Fine. And not kinda.
We did sit right by the door.
Dang, dude. Whatever.
It wasn't a critique. I was just thinking my head was right by that door. I greeted everybody that came in.
That's true. In this place, they have like burgers, they have sandwiches, they have chili, cheese, fries, tots. They have soup, onion rings, but they're, creme de la creme of this resort is the ice cream concoctions, the floats, the sundaes, all that stuff. But what did we get? You remember what we got?
And this time we had the Reuben.
You got to say it like Reuben.
I gotta say it that way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Reuben.
There it goes.
I don't know if that's correct, but I'll say it that way. That's what we split that. Because again, I wasn't starving, and you'll find out the other reason why I didn't have a lot of food was because there was a certain thing that was ordered, and that takes up a lot of space. I'll put it that way. So yeah, we had the Reuben, and we got some fries for basically our son and for us to eat on a little bit.
And our daughter, did she get chicken strips? She did, didn't she?
Yeah, no.
I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember what our kids
She got macaroni.
Okay. All right. But anyway, so anyway, the Reuben was good. We enjoyed it. We split it. I mean, it was a full sandwich, so we each got half.
It was good. I hadn't had Reuben in a while. I mean, it was basically, it reminded me a lot of how my mom used to make them.
Yeah.
Which is like,
that's good.
The sourdough bread and all that stuff like that. So it was solid. Yeah.
You mean the rye bread?
I thought it was sourdough. Is it rye? It's rye. Okay. Yeah.
It's rye bread.
I don't know my Reubens that well.
That's okay.
I apologize.
That's okay, Jared.
I need to go back to Reuben school.
They had a Reuben school. They just make Reubens all day.
It's a very niche school.
$19 was how much this was for the entree. And so the other people we were with, they didn't have any, I don't think they ordered any food.
No.
But the reason why is because...
Well, I just want to say before we move on,
sorry.
I don't think the sandwich is worth $19. I'll put it that way.
They're not worth it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was good, but that's a... I mean, I know we're in theme park world here. I know we're at Disney, but that's a $10 sandwich.
Listen, Jared, you're going to take whatever price you think it's worth, and you're going to add 30. You're going to add 30%, and that's the Disney price.
I know how. I understand. But my thing is the pricing here. I was a little bit taken. I shouldn't say taken back. Nothing really taken back too much. But I was surprised because we had just stayed at Wilderness Lodge a couple weeks ago. And over at Geyser Point, their signature burger, which is the
bison burger.
Bison. I kept saying buffalo, but it's not buffalo.
You did that last time too.
I know. I don't know why in my head it keeps buffalo. And I'm like, that's not right. The bison burger, which is one of the best burgers on property,
good.
is $20 or $21, which for a burger is pricey. But again, you're at Disney. You're at a deluxe resort. The burgers here, I think, were the lowest one I saw was $19, and the Reuben was $19 as well. So like, I don't know, at that price point, I think that's a bit steep given the quality, because this is it might be a step above quick service, but not much.
Okay.
Again, this is my opinion. I'm not saying the sandwich was bad. I'm just saying I wouldn't rate this as a $19 sandwich that's worth it.
Fair enough. But anyway, so we got the Reuben, and our kids got some food. But the main reason we were there was to get what?
The kitchen sink.
The kitchen sink. And what is the kitchen sink? Do you remember what is in the kitchen sink?
It is all of the ice cream and sweets, and essentially it's it's a giant sink of diabetes that they bring out to you.
So
I don't know what all is in it. I know there's
let me tell you, Jared,
a whole can of whipped cream. I know that.
Yeah, let me tell you, there's 8 scoops of ice cream. So total scoops, but those are vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cookies and cream, and mint chocolate chip, topped with hot fudge, peanut butter, Snickers pieces, fresh baked brownie, and smothered in every additional topping they have, and a full can of whipped cream. A full can? Sorry.
Oh, they do.
They do that on the thing.
Well, they bring it out to you. There's a whole siren and announcement.
Oh, they do the siren. They do the announcement. And how many people ordered kitchen sinks when we were there? Like 7?
At least 7. Some tables ordered 2. But somebody made a dare. And they just went for it. 'Cause I think it was a group of 4, and they had 2 of them. And I was like, that's intense.
It's a lofty goal.
That's a level of intensity I am not ready for at this place.
I mean, it's $36 per kitchen sink. So if they got 2, that's $70 worth of ice cream. That's a lot. But yeah, so it serves 4, and there were 8 of us together. But I do want to mention something. So myself and one of the children we were with, that wasn't not our kids, but one of the kids, he had allergies to peanut butter, and there's a peanut butter in this, and she was asking if they could get it taken out or like partially taken out. Anyway, they really couldn't do that, so we just kind of like ate around it. I didn't eat much of it because 1, the peanut butter, and 2, I do not like the mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
And I got a mint chocolate chip piece, and I was like, this is not my thing.
I'm a little picky on ice cream. And by little, I mean a lot. And I'm not a person that likes a lot of sweets. Like, I love ice cream, but I'll usually get like a small. I don't need a lot of it. You know.
I'm not a big fan of ice cream anyway.
So when they say it feeds 4, I'm like, I don't know. I think maybe maybe it obviously depends. But
I think 4, like 4 adults could do it. Maybe we're closer to 6 people.
I mean,
maybe? I don't know.
I should say could versus like a typical serving. I feel like you're eating a lot of it, but I'm not a big fan of mint chocolate chip. In fact, I'm not going to say that. I hate mint chocolate chip. So I also don't care for like strawberry ice cream too much, like Neapolitan. So for me, mostly it was like it depended on what part you got, whether you were going to really like it or not.
Right. And you can order different versions. You can order like a full like Neapolitan kind, or you can do the chocolate lovers. Like you use a different flavor profile, I guess, of the ice cream. But the main one is what we just said. But I will say it was very cute. It was in an actual like sink bowl that looked like it had a little faucet on it, and it was adorable. And let me tell you, we ate the whole thing. It was gone.
It wasn't Well, it wasn't mostly us.
No. I mean, like there were 8 of us.
No,
like,
I know. That's what I'm
all
saying.
shared.
I'm not going to take like credit for eating a lot of it. They did most of the heavy lifting. I had a little bit. I'm not going to say like I did. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute. I think it's definitely more of a novelty thing of like you do it, and there's they make an announcement, and they do the sirens, and all this stuff like that. So I mean, it's in that sense, it's fun, and I get why people go in there to get it. It's like and again, there's a lot of diners. Like if you ever watched, diner shows, they always have some novelty thing. Like some of them have like if you can eat this giant steak, it's free. Now if you eat all this, it's not free, but so it fits into that world, so I get it. But in terms of, I guess, taste and how you like it, would you say this is something that is like good taste wise ice cream? Like, did you like the actual ice cream that you had?
It's good. I like, personally for me, I wouldn't choose to get this just because like I prefer stuff like I don't know, caramel or cookie dough ice cream or something. Like I don't like just ice cream with like the average toppings you get. I guess I'm just really picky, like you said. So I wouldn't choose to get the kitchen sink on my own, I guess, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, and for us, it was nice that we were able to experience this with other people because, like,
oh my gosh, it was so fun.
It was a lot of fun, but we don't eat that much sweets. And then our daughter will eat ice cream. Our son doesn't really eat ice cream. Mm-mm. So if we were to get it, it would all just go to waste.
Right.
Because I would have like 10 bites and I'd be done. And I'm like you, when I eat ice cream, my preferred thing I get, first off, I'm a big fan of custard over ice cream personally, but I would be like sprinkles with cookie dough, mix that in, and I like crunch with my stuff, like cookies or stuff to like, I don't just like ice cream on its own. So yeah, for me, this is not something that, like the brownie pieces in there and the other types of ice cream, it's not something that I would get as like I think this is really good. And the ice cream was, I don't know what type of ice cream they serve. It was okay.
It was cream. It was like creamy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, I didn't think the ice cream was anything like amazing
to like write home about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my take on it though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a cute place. I mean, we've enjoyed our meals here before, and I can't remember what I got last time. I got a shake last time, and I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, I would prefer probably a shake or something else over a kitchen sink. However, the kitchen sink is like one of those things that you have to do if you come to Disney and you have a big group. Get the kitchen sink. It is very fun. It's a very good time. It's
a cool experience. Yeah.
Yes.
But I think you're right. In terms of like a personal thing of outside of the experience, I would prefer a shake or like a smaller little thing versus that. But yeah, if you're with a group of people, personally speaking, if it's 6 or more, maybe, because if it was me, I'd be like, I even told him, I was like, I'm not going to contribute much because I wasn't even that hungry. And the idea of just eating endless amounts of brownies and ice cream doesn't really sound too appealing.
Right. But we were thankful that we got, invited to try it out, and
for sure.
It was cool. So
yeah. And they don't make any announcement when you're done. Somebody asked that one time. They make an announcement, they bring it out to you.
They don't say anything when you're done.
They didn't with us. I didn't hear them do it with anybody else. Because they make an announcement and say like they're gonna eat this whole thing or something, but they don't do anything after the fact.
Yeah, I didn't hear them say anything about it, so maybe I don't think they do, but
if they do, I just didn't hear it. They didn't with us, and I didn't hear it at any other table. But yeah, so I mean, all in all, it is a cool, I guess, cute little spot that's very sort of, I guess it's reminiscent of like older times. And
is it my favorite place? Well, not really.
That's what I was going to ask.
It's good, but it's not amazing to me.
Is this a place that you would, once you try, like, I guess some of this is a novelty thing. People hear about peaches and cream, want to try it. Outside of trying it because, with the novelty of that in the kitchen sink, is this a place that you would recommend to somebody to go to, like, for good food on Disney property? To go out of your way for, I should say.
I would say if you're going to be over here, if you're going to stay at beach or yacht club or stay at boardwalk, or you're coming over in that area for some reason, sure. Like, good place to go. It's fun. If you're wanting a lot of ice cream, sure, go here too. If you're wanting like good, like a table service or even just a quick service, I don't know if I would say like, oh, you have to go to Beaches and Cream.
Yeah.
Unless you just want the novelty. But that is purely my opinion. I know other people feel differently and they love this place, and that is totally fine. This is my opinion.
Well, I mean, that's with anything, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of this is people that, they hear about it, they come for the first time to try it, and obviously it's not a huge place, so again, it's hard to get in here, so you can see why, it can build up people just want to try it sort of thing. I wouldn't personally recommend it. I've never been blown away by the food here. And again, I'm just picky on ice cream. I don't think the ice cream stuff is like amazing. Now, if you're staying over here and obviously like the walk-up window, you want some ice cream. Like if our daughter and our kids want some ice cream, yeah, I'd go over and get some ice cream or like whatever. I would do that. I wouldn't go out of my way though. I don't think the food is really that good. And I think given the prices you're at, I would rather maybe even pay a little bit more and go to like Ale and Compass or something nearby that I think you would just pay a little bit more per you're paying $19 for a Reuben. I could probably get $25 for something over there that's much better and probably a bigger portion. So personally speaking, for the food, I wouldn't recommend this. I would say ice cream would be the main thing. I would say, yeah, go check it out for that. But outside of that, I can't. Again, we've tried 3 or 4 different things here. I haven't been blown away by any of it. So
okay,
that's just my take, though.
All right.
So, all right. Well, that's it for Beaches and Cream.